This is the smartphone which focused on giving as many features as possible to the consumers in a low budget range. This is the reason why many people are considering it to be a mid-range killer. This is the Huawei Y9 Prime 2019 review. Now let's talk about some basic stuff. So this smartphone costs around just $250 and it comes in three different colors. Midnight black, sapphire blue and my personal favorite, the emerald green. Now the body is made up of polycarbonate material, but with shine and glare it resembles a glass finish. And I think the smartphone looks great, but beware of scratches as it is not a glass finish. Now let's talk about the display of this smartphone. So it has got a Full HD plus 6.59-inch LCD panel with no notches at all, which I will talk about in a moment. The display of this smartphone is great in my opinion, and if you compare them with other LCD panels, so it is of much better quality, but I think it is not of the caliber of an OLED display. Now let's talk about the cameras of the smartphone. So it has got triple rear camera setup, which is of 16 megapixel, 8 megapixel and lastly a 2 megapixel depth sensor. On front side you get 16 megapixel pop-up camera. Now this is the reason why you are getting this notchless experience. This is the main highlighting feature of this smartphone and it is the only smartphone in this price category which has a pop-up camera. Now let's talk about the camera quality of the smartphone. One thing I absolutely hate about the smartphone's cameras is that they do their own software tweaks to your photos, which sometimes can give very bad results which were never intended. Like for example, it sometimes lowers your highlights to such an extent that it doesn't look nice. However, sometimes these software tweaks can enhance your photos in a positive way, and so I think it depends upon the situation of your photo. Now let's talk about some other important stuff. So this smartphone has got 4GB of RAM and 128GB memory, and it has got high silicon Kirin 710F processor, which is fairly good in my opinion. You can game and throw other power intensive tasks and it will carry them out without any big issue. It also holds 4000 mAh battery which can last you around 2 days. And unfortunately you don't get fast charging built in, although there is a USB-C port in it. And by the way, you also get an headphone jack. On biometrics side you get fingerprint sensor to unlock the smartphone, which is very fast in my opinion. Unfortunately you don't get any Face ID implementation in this smartphone. Overall I think that this smartphone has got its pros and cons, but in this price range I am able to compromise. In return you get some novelty features like pop-up camera and fully notchless display out there. So guys, that is it. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, so please smash that like and subscribe button and follow me on other social media platforms where I'm also very active these days, and keep supporting the channel and help it reach 1000 subscribers. Until then, I will catch you guys in my next video.